What's up, friends? Welcome to my channel, Collecting is Fun, where I'll show you that collecting is fun. And in this one, we're going to be looking at something that I saw on clearance at GameStop. And I was like, you know what? It's Christopher Walken. Why not? I don't have a Christopher Walken figure. And when am I ever going to get a chance to get a Christopher Walken figure? When are they ever going to do anything else for Christopher Walken, right? Will it be NECA? Will it be for the Dead Zone movie? Or will it be from the, Sleepy Hollow movie? Or what? No, we're waiting for McFarlane to do a Max Shrek, right? For Batman Returns. Will it be good? Will it be a good likeness of him? I don't know, but this right here is the best likeness that I have seen, if I've ever seen any Christopher Walken figure. Matter of fact, yes, I think he is doing a Max Shrek. But anyway, this is it. So before I get that one, I got this one, and it was on clearance. So, and he has soft goods on him. So I'm going to see what this figure's about. I don't have any Dune figures at all. I've been tempted to get some Dune figures. What's that dude's name for Atreides? Timothée Chalamet, his character. I've been tempted to get him, but I just didn't really know what to do with these Dune figures. Really didn't know. Now, if I see him on clearance, yeah, I may go ahead and grab him. But right now, he has dual purposes because he definitely looks like somebody who could be a Sith Lord in Star Wars. And I'm just gonna see how he fits. Now, what size he is and how he fits in with some other characters. So I'm gonna take a look at this and see if we can have some fun with him. Now, of course, this is from Dune. So he is Emperor Shaddam IV. Does that not sound like he could be a Star Wars villain, right? All-powerful Paddish Emperor Shaddam IV of the known universe excels at strategic manipulation, striking sinister bargains in secret to keep his place on the throne. Come on now. Doesn't that sound like a sinister? I mean, it's right there. Sound like a Sith? Why not? So let's see what happens. I'm going to put some lightsabers in his hand. He only has 2 item holding hands. And it's like I said, let's see what happens. Okay, here he is out of the packaging. And he is standing here with his effects. He only comes with 2. Well, no effects, really. He comes with nothing. So getting him I got him for $10. Let me see. $10.97 to be exact. I don't know if I could have gotten him any cheaper anywhere else. And I mean, it's not bad for $11 for this figure, for a good likeness of Christopher Walken, and have this nice soft good material here that I can put on pretty much any figure of that size. Yeah, I think this is pretty much a good price. I like it. Now, he comes with this. And see, McFarlane knows how to do this. He knows how to make it better. But this is no different from the DC logo. But it looks better because it's different. But, you know, he could put some extra stuff on here. But this is fine. It has Dune on there. But he doesn't need a stand. But I'm glad I have this, right? So I'll definitely have this, you know, kept versus the regular DC stance that he has that, you know, no one couldn't care less about those things. But here's this nice card. I didn't expect to have a card come with it, but McFarlane is like, yo, we got cards with this. I don't have any Mortal Kombat figures, so I don't know if those come with cards. We'll see what happens when he does the classic McFarlane or Mortal Kombat figures that are going to be coming out this year. Or is it next year? I'm not sure, but whenever they come out, we'll see what kind of cards they come with. But this is nice. Nice look, nice portrait of Christopher Walken in the way he looks right now in his age. And here it is. That read up. So this is cool. This is a keeper. Definitely want to keep that. Keeping the cards from McFarlane. All right, now let's take a look at this figure here. Let's see what we got. This is one big, like, biblical time thing. Like, I don't know if any of you have ever gotten any of those biblical figures back in the day, those toys that they made, or they still make. But if anyone ever had any point in time in your life as a kid or whatever, a biblical toy, this is like this. This is how it is with these big moo style things to cover the whole entire body. But this looks like it can work for anybody. I mean, look how big it is. It's so, it's got, look at all of that. Look at all the space. This is so big. Covers his hands. You can rise it up a little bit. Oh, there it is. Okay, see, I didn't know that was there. I did not know that was there. But this can wrap around his hand or his forearm to hold it in place a little bit. So I guess you can raise it up like that. There, that's good. Thank you. All right. You can do a little something like that. Put it in the back maybe. And he's raising his arms up a little bit. Or raising his sleeves up. There he goes. Rolls up his sleeves maybe. That looks all right. All right, let's see what else. I'm going to take this off, of course, to see what he's got underneath. And check out everything else he has. But there's his wrist. Kind of ugly to have the balls just like that. It is kind of ugly. It's just, you know, I definitely would not pay full price for this. Full price was like what? Full price was like $23 or so. Yeah, no, I'm good on that. But everything else is fine. Let's see, we're looking like almost NECA territory. Almost. This curled finger is really weird, but that's how he did it. Like who curls their finger like that? That's an unnatural curl there. It's a very unnatural curl. Like his finger's broken. What is that? That's weird. And it's not like it was in the box a certain way, but maybe, okay, there it is. All right. To help you out. I don't know. Maybe it was just bent like that in the box. So, and this one is just regular item holding. With the ring. Kiss the ring. Boy, that looks like a growth or a slug or something on your finger. And you look like a ring. Ooh, like a metal something. Look, I've watched Dune. This is from the second movie. I've watched Dune, but I mean, I don't know all the different things about Dune. I did like the first one and the second one. So let me rewatch them again to get some better information and better lore, or better understanding of the lore. But I did watch the old one too. The old one was good. And it was for those who didn't know, the old one was like a mixture of everything. It was so many different stories. It's like 6 books or something like that. And they're really taking their time with the remake because the old one was, it was cool to watch to see all these different actors that are in there. But that's really why I watched it. But it has a lot. It's covering a whole lot. And it's just, a lot of people didn't really care that much for it, but you know. All right, so here it is again. Same thing. Let's go ahead and take a look at his face really quick. Then we'll take a look at the whole body. Yeah, that's him. That's good enough. That's the man from Severance, the man from Dune, the creepy dude from Sleepy Hollow, maybe. Max Shrek without the bigger hair. Dead Zone, you know. Guy from Click. Sneaky. Christopher Walken. I don't know. Maybe I can show you a figure review. Yeah, he does. Good old Christopher Walken. All right, now let's go ahead and take this off and see what he has underneath this bit of clothing here. I'm glad it's easy to take off. So it means it's easy to put back on, right? All right, let's take this bag. I feel like I'm taking a figure out of those Hasbro bags when they had the whole, what was it, plasticless packaging. Okay, I am truly undressing this guy now. Okay, this is, yep, reminds me when I'm taking off a shirt that just hard to take off. Come on now. All right, here we go. Come on, work it out. We got it. Oh my gosh, dude. Thank you. Okay, now this is weird. This is absolutely weird, and I oh my god. He looks like a dancer now. He looks like he is straight up doing ballet. For real. Yes, this is Ballet Walken. This is like, remember that video he did with what was it, Fat Boy Slim, when he was dancing in the mall? Yeah, that was a cool video. But he wasn't doing ballet in there, but he was like doing a little tap dancing, a little mediocre tap dancing, whatever. Yeah, he looks like a dancer now. This is so weird. Straight up fame, like mime or interpretive dance or whatever. Wow. Yeah, you need clothes, bro. You need clothes, but in case you want to do a dance routine, you got it. And yeah. Ugh, this is ugly. All of this is ugly. See this? Look at his arms. You're not supposed to see it, but since we're seeing it, this is ugly. The cloak covers all of this ugliness here. This is, you know what? You can have a lot of fun with this because again, he looks like he's just a dancer, interpretive dance. He's got all this articulation for what? I don't know. You can't really use it that much with the cloak. So, it's there to have. He's just like, look, I got this body. I'm just going to put the thing over the body. Oh, yeah, you can't even. Now, that's interesting. You can't even go backwards with his leg. There it is. You can't go backwards. The only thing you can do is an arabesque. Articulation in his torso, not there. So he can barely do an arabesque. Yes, that's a dancing term. Wow. Can't kick forward that high. Ugly. Look at that. All of this is not meant to be seen, but it's here just in case you want to. Look at that. The separation on his arm. Ooh. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to put your stuff back on, bro. Yeah, we're gonna put it back on. How easy is it to put it back on? And then, of course, I got to find somebody else I can put it on as well, just for kicks. Kicks and the giggles. Let's see if we can put it back on easy. Come on. Come on, put it on. We don't have to go through this. Well, it was actually easier than I thought. I did it way faster than I thought I was going to do it. Because it does slide on nicely. I'm just going to put this right around your arm again. Not your hand, your arm. And slide this right up here so they can't see it. Come on, Chris. Warm it up, Chris. I'm about to. That's what I was born to do. Yep, that's the dude from The Rundown. That's one of my favorite movies of The Rock. That's like, whenever I see The Rock, I want to let him know that there are quite a few movies that are my favorites, and that is one of them. Him and Christopher Walken and Rosario Dawson, Ernie Reyes Jr. Dua brata, dua cara. Okay, hip hop. Okay, Kansas City. Okay. All right, so that's it. All right, so we know what he looks like. You can probably say, unfortunately, with the cloak off. But let's see how he looks. Now, I already saw how he looked, but I'm just going to show you. This is how he looks with Star Wars. Towering over Hasbro. Absolutely not going to work. He would have to sit down on a chair, on a throne or something, and then that could possibly work. But what I will do is I will take this out and put it in his hand and see how that looks. Let's do one. And let's do the whole, making it look like he's got, what? Yeah, there you go. Now he looks like he's got, something going on. Smooth this up. Again, let's move this up right here by his bicep. And now he's like, ready to kind of throw down a little bit, maybe a little bit. And he's got this item holding hand. I don't know if he will do two, just maybe one. And let's put this arm behind his back like, so you failed your mission, did you? Ready to cut somebody right in there. Hold on, stand up there. There you go. Now, since we have the makeshift Star Wars universe from Zack the Snyder, I'm going to bring out New Girl. So I'm going to bring out Home Skillet here. Now these two look like they can be in the same universe. So now you got him being a Sith. You got her looking like she is an assassin, looking like she is, she's the alternate version, Star Wars version of Karai, or Star Wars version of Electra, whatever you want to say. And he is putting her to work. Like, he's got a mission for her, right? And she has her different set of weapons. Right now she's using the cool one, but she also has the red blade, which is in there. So, maybe he's putting her to work. Maybe this is, she's part of the Sith or whatever. She's learning how to learn from him and use her Jedi ways or Force ways or whatever. Learning about the Force powers. I don't know. But that can possibly work. But this is just something, like I said, this is something fun to do. I got him just to be a rando character in almost any situation. And if I have any more soft goods that I can put on somebody, I can probably put on him. You know what? What would he look like in Mr. Terrific's jacket? Want to find out? Let's see. Okay, here he is. I know this is so stupid. I know, but look, the jacket fits. It fits. We just need pants on the guy. So if he had a shirt on and some pants, we can make this work just a little bit better. I just have this on Michael here, Curtis Holt, because. And I mean, if anything, I can say I've spent $10 or $11 on this soft goods cloth material here, because you find something like this on eBay or whatever, they'll say yeah it's gonna cost you about that much for shipping or whatever, or wherever you order from, right? Who knows? So if anything, I came out at least with that, and I can use that for occult type stuff with whatever character I'm using. Of course, it has to be somebody 7 inches. Yeah. You know what? you know what? Hold on. We're gonna make something else work. I got another shirt I can put on them, and the only other soft good pants I have is for Karate Kid, Daniel LaRusso, and I don't think that's gonna work at all. But let's just see what we can do here. Okay. Yeah, man. That looks way better. That looks way better. So this is Mr. Terrific's jacket. This right here, this soft good shirt came from Roddy Piper. And I have some other soft good stuff from Ultimate WWE or WWF collection. I got Hulk Hogan. I got Mr. T, so he can wear a red shirt instead of this reality one. And these pants came from Daniel LaRusso. So he looks good in the khakis, and he looks good with that shirt and the jacket. There you go. Now, when he's not... Okay, hold on. See, I didn't think I was going to turn the figure around, but this is definitely something that is... Gotta put all the way over. You don't usually see the figure from behind, but, you get what I'm saying. But imagine you don't see that, okay? But there he is. Looks good from behind. Everything looks good. It's got the soft good khaki. It's got the bad jacket here. It doesn't say fair play on it, so anybody can wear this jacket. That's a good thing, because the drawback is that it didn't have fair play written on it, but since it doesn't, anybody who wants to wear this jacket could. They can borrow Michael's jacket from out of his closet. Hey, man, can I wear your jacket tonight? Sure, man, you can wear my jacket. But yeah, that was nice. I like it. Hey, all right then. It's just Michael's like, all right, give me my jacket back. I don't want to wear this thing no more. It looks really weird and feels weird. But again, you can put this on anybody. That looks good. And this girl is just sitting here waiting for orders. And he is just like, I'm going to visit Earth. And I'm going to just, recruit some folks and blend in with the populace. And then I'll come back. But I'm just going to be undercover for a little bit. And she's just waiting for her assignment. And Michael just sitting there like, did you use the force on me to make me give you my jacket? And that's pretty much what happened. He used his finger and said, your jacket fits me fine. No, it doesn't. Your jacket Fits me fine. No, it doesn't. You know, something like that. I think Mike will probably have some type of force blocking something. I don't know what those T-spheres, but whatever. Whatever. You see the thing. But I think I like this. This is something I didn't expect to have happen, but this is great. When you have soft, good stuff, you can do a whole lot more. So this is pretty cool. But I had this on my Goofy. So I'm not going to show you Goofy because Goofy is headless and armless and he's torso or shirtless. But he does have his trunks on, but I'm not going to show you Goofy. But yeah, this is pretty cool. We'll end the video with him in his regular garb and put everything back the way it's supposed to be. But yeah, hold on. Let's get a picture. Let's see what kind of picture can we get. Because this looks weird. Oh, it looks so weird. Like, why would we do this? So crazy. All right, here we go. Sorry, I had to show you looking like this. Like he's taking his jacket off, looking like he's got some muscles or something going on. That's interesting. Okay, so here he is. He's back in his clothes. I did leave the pants on because I will take them off later on. But that's him. That's good. And Mr. Terrific is gone because he's like, man, let's not ever do that ever again. But when you got soft, good stuff, man, you can really make some things happen. And that's really cool. And just because I haven't brought Goofy out since my first review of him, he's towering over everybody. So be warned. Here's Goofy. And he has on the reality check shirt. And you know Goofy, he likes to hunch over. So there you go. There you go. And there he is, standing there with his pal. Maybe, I don't know, Goofy he's not a respecter of persons. You know, he just, you cool with him, he's cool with you. Goofy don't judge. They had some type of relationship. I don't know what happened. But good enough to where Goofy will let him borrow his shirt. And there you go. Goofy with a Dune Walken that is posing as a Sith Lord, looking at Nemesis, posing as a Sith Padawan apprentice, that is. Yeah. It's a weird setup. Absolutely weird. You don't know where you're going to go with this. But that's my take on this. That's what he's going to be doing. He is a villain in some way. Or, I don't know. But hey, let me know what you think. If you're willing to pick something up like this and have just some ridiculous fun with it. I don't know. It's fun. So, that's the end of the video. Christopher Walken, everybody. From Dune. His real character name is Emperor Shaddam IV. And he can keep that name as he is doing whatever you want him to do. Or maybe you're just going to call him Carl. He's Carl for whatever. Have fun collecting, folks, because collecting is fun. Later days.